Amazing movie.
Thank you.
Absolutely adored it. It's a proper summer epic blockbuster. I believe you were 15 pages into the script when you knew, okay, I want to do this.
That's right.
Is that the case for you when you're always reading the scripts? You'll know at that stage whether it's a yes or a no. And what was it with this one that made it a yes?
That's a great question. And no, it's not, for me, in my experiences with scripts, it's rarely 15 pages in. You think, I really want to do this. This has a shot at being great. With San Andreas, I knew 15 pages in. Then by page 50, I was already thinking about the audience, by the way, and wow, they're really going to love this scene and this sequence. It's so well set up. So I read the script, and by the time I was done, by the time I was done with the script at 3:30 in the morning in Budapest, Hungary, I thought, I'm going to love this role, and audiences, if we do it right, are going to love this movie. They're going to love it.
And I also read that you had said you don't think you could have played it 10 years ago.
Correct.
Is that
Right.
because maybe just life experiences and you know, you've learned a lot as a person yourself that you could bring to Ray?
Sure, 100%. I couldn't have played him 10 years ago because I was a different guy, and that was the beauty, I think, of this character, playing this character for me. And I played some characters in the past who have been pretty cool, and they've been badass, and they've been all these things. But Ray is real. He was a real guy who was flawed, going through a divorce. I know what that's like, having a relationship with his daughter. I know what that's like too, and trying to do his best. He firmly had his feet on the ground. So I was able to bring my life experiences and put him into the character. And 10 years ago, couldn't have done it. I got to tell you, look, 5 years ago, I was just a different man back then. So in a way, it sounds kind of crazy, but in a way, it's like the universe and Kismet saying, all right, you're ready for this.
And as an actor, you've had to, you know, maybe struggle with Hollywood's idea of a leading man, and it's clearly a battle that you've well and truly won. Is that something you're most proud of in your acting career?
I am, yes, because when I first got into the business, there wasn't a blueprint for me. There was a blueprint for others, but there wasn't a blueprint for me in terms of, you've come from the world of wrestling and you're half black, half Samoan, and people don't know what you are, and you're all these things, and so there wasn't a blueprint, it should be done this way. So the men before me, for example, like a Brad Pitt, Clooney, guys like that, there was just a certain way that they looked, and their bodies were, and so that was kind of the blueprint, and I changed my ways just to fit in until, it was a very powerful, cool moment when I thought, well, I just got to be me and be me and look the way I look and not try and fit in, and things paid off.
And when you think about, last week, your hand and feet immortalized at the Chinese theatre, and, letters from Spielberg, and we could rhyme off the figures and numbers till the cows come home. But for you, going back to that guy with the $7 in his pocket, what would you tell him now, knowing all this?
You're really good, by the way. I would tell him everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. You just got to keep your faith, and you got to keep working hard, but everything is going to be okay. So yes, by the way, that $7 guy to last week, and my hands in front of the Chinese theater, it's surreal, very surreal, and it's so motivating. It's so incredibly motivating because I never anticipated it, so when it comes, I can appreciate it, but also utilize it for me to, I want to, now how else can we be better, and how can I grow?
God be with you.